Hello. Hello, my name is Mr. Verosco, and today I'm going to give a presentation on the first day for Parent Night, informational meeting for Parent Night on the Global Cultures class here at Lake Park High School in regards to information that they will find important. First off, here's my personal information. That's my email address here at school, jverosco@phs.org. And then here's my phone number with my extension. Feel free to contact me with any issues you may have regarding to your son or daughter as the semester goes on. I will have a student teacher all year. Her name is Miss Gianna Kakamo, and this is her information as well. First off, the course overview is a special ed course, but it aligns with the Common Core of Global Cultures here at Lake Park. So we're going to follow the same curriculum. The way I look at it is the regular ed class for Global Cultures, which I teach as well, is a river of knowledge, and we're going to stick to maybe more of a stream of that river. We're going to still cover everything the same. We're going to go over all the important information in regards to objectives and details, but it'll be a more broader perspective, and it'll also be more geared towards kids' individual plans, which, me being a special ed teacher, I'll have insight on, and we'll make sure that each individual student's accommodations and modifications are met so they can learn the best possible situation. Also, ELL learners in our class, we will have some of those. We'll make sure that we have translators available, as well as we'll have technology that will be implemented in the class. So if your sons or daughters talk about any of that going on in the class, you're aware of that as well. First off, required material for class. The books will stay in the course. Will stay here in the classroom. We'll provide those as a classroom set. We will have very little homework in here, but the work in the class will be expected to be done in the time period given. The reason we do that is because A, we don't want to overload our students with homework. They already have trouble completing work as is. B, me being the instructor, as well as with an aide available and a student teacher available, we feel it's easier for us to be available to help them through whatever material they're struggling with. All right. Second off, we need to make sure they always have a writing utensil. They have a notebook, papers, folders, something to keep your material in, because we will store it here in the classroom as well, and we'll use that on test. That's one thing we're going to look for our kids to comprehend and understand is organization. We want them to be organized all semester. The better organized they are, the better they're going to do. As well as we're going to reward them with that. We're going to reward them for organization as well as behavior. There'll be points given, and participation will all be lumped into that grade. Next up is that some of our behavior policies, as far as tardies. Some of our students, having individual needs, they have attention problems, they have mobility issues, things like that. We understand tardies will happen. We just ask our kids work on those tardies and improve as the semester goes on. Now, the first three are simply verbal warnings, and this is a little bit more lenient than the student handbook tells us we need to be. But we like to give the first one as a freebie, next two recorded, and then we move forward into the step system. Now, we also will reward kids. Anybody has perfect attendance all semester, we're going to have a picnic at the end of each semester. Obviously, in the winter months, we'll have that indoors. In the spring months, we'll have it outdoors, weather permitted. But we want to reward good behavior as well. We'll also give out cookie awards for kids that have practiced good Lancer Land models that we already have discussed with administration, that you had covered as well. Some of the grading scales, participation is 5%, daily assignments 10, projects 15, quizzes. Tests are 35%. Tests are difficult for our kids, but we do want them to continue to strive for doing better on tests. We're also going to let them correct their mistakes. We'll also allow extra time. We're also going to break tests down, make them smaller, take questions out that most of the class missed, things of that nature. A couple things about absent work. Absent work, we have a absent binder over here. Anytime we have work, we put it over there, extra copies. Students that miss, they're responsible to find those extra copies or to see me. I'm not going to approach them. Again, we want them to be high school students, learn life skills. That's something that we want them to take ownership towards, making up their missing work. So, if any other questions, feel free to let me know. Hope you enjoyed the presentation today on our introductory model for Parent Night here in Lake Park for the SP Global Cultures class. Again, I'm Mr. Verosco. Feel free to let me know if any questions, concerns as the semester goes on.